Hi everyone, I am back from my trip. If it looks like I'm cold, it's because I am. I got back yesterday and needless to say, the weather here is not the same as the weather in Costa Rica. So it's taken me a little bit of time to acclimatise back to the freezing temperatures that we have. Not quite freezing, but it certainly feels that way. What you probably can't see is I actually have a blanket over my over my legs as I am filming this. However, I am now back again, so I'll be picking up all of my unboxings as normal. So I have one today. I'm also going to be filming another one either straight after this one or potentially tomorrow. And then I will be having another box come in. So I think I'll be having another box coming in a couple of weeks' time as well. So I'm picking everything back up. The boxes that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of videos are from October. So they are the October versions. But of course, with me being away for a large chunk of October, I'm just a little bit later doing these than I normally would be. But normal service will resume for my November boxes and any boxes going forward. So that being said, I am going to do a separate video about my trip and how it was and my experiences and things as well, so look out for that. But we'll focus on this video, which is the unboxing of October's witch casket, which is just here. Now I'm filming this on the 30th of October, so we're just inside that window for the October box, but this actually came a couple of weeks ago and has been waiting for me to obviously come back from my trip. So witch casket, for those of you who aren't familiar, I've unboxed this a couple of times now. I think this is the third time I've done it. But they are a witchcraft subscription box curated by witches for witches. Each month they include at least 8 items, all of which are exclusive to Witch Casket. These are so they are only available to Witch Casket subscribers and nowhere else. All the items are vegan friendly and it's usually at least a £50 minimum value of the items included. So they have things such as spells, crystals, incense, prints, things to put on your altar if you are a practicing witch, jewellery and other exclusives. I've had some really gorgeous items from this and it's really kind of got me interested in sort of the spirituality and all that sort of thing as well. I'll go through the prices and everything in a little while, as I always do, but I like to get straight into the unboxing and the items inside. So there's always a theme as well, and the theme for October is Altar Curiosities. So I'm going to have this off to the side here just so that I can refer to it as I'm going through. In fact, I might just have it on my knee here as I'm going through the items. But obviously October's is a little bit special because it is the month of Halloween. It's Halloween tomorrow as I am filming this. Probably could have filmed this on Halloween if I'd thought on, but here we are. So a lot of people in October like to overhaul their altars and things. A lot of people that I've been following, at least on Instagram, that do this sort of thing, that are practicing witches, like to overhaul their altars in October. So it says here that we hope the contents this month enhance your magical spaces and encourage you to take more time for your craft. So I can already smell something gorgeous. So I'm just going to hold this up to show you. There's quite a lot packed in, there usually is, and we'll get straight into it. So this, they always have every month an art print, and this is an oracle one. Now I love oracle cards. I actually have 2 sets just off to the side. I can see them from where I am, but I haven't got tarot cards, just oracle cards. But these have on the back here your monthly manifestations. So they include this every month on the back of the print, and it's just, what are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? And what magical steps can I take to reach these goals? And then there's a little quote at the bottom. Once you've written them out, you then read the quote at the bottom, which is, "The seeds are planted, intentions are set, I command my desires be met." So this is a Witch Casket exclusive, and it says, "Of what future do these 3 magical cards speak? An oracle reads from their trusty tarot deck. This bewitching art print was lovingly created by our in-house designer Faye, especially for you. I love that print. I think this one might be my favourite one yet, actually. Just because, again, I have an interest, or a new interest. I'm going to grab them in oracle cards. So I have a couple of sets of my own. So I have these ones, which are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle set by Kyle Gray. And I have these, which are Angelic Messages Oracle cards by Stephanie J. King, who I actually met at a recent Mind, Body and Spirit event, and I bought these directly from her. But yeah, I'm really into that sort of thing at the minute. So that is the first item. We also have a scroll, a parchment scroll. Now these are included every month again. And this month's parchment is inscribed with useful information about some of the most well-loved altar tools. And so you can copy the information and put it somewhere else. You can place the sheet inside a notebook if you want to collect them all. You can print it and display it in your home. There's lots of different things that you can do. Now, I have had trouble getting this sticker off in the past. So I'm not going to spend forever. If it's not going to come off easily, I'm not going to sit here forever and try and get the sticker off. I also actually love how it's printed with leaves and things for the autumn months. That hasn't been on every sticker for the parchments. Doesn't seem to want to play ball with me. So what I will do is I'll leave it rolled up, and when I do the pictures for the blog, I will obviously take a picture of it unrolled so you can see what it says on there. But that's the second item. So we also have, there's always something like this in the box as well, but it's a different one every time. And I'm just going to find the right page for it. So this is the Stone Casting Letting Go Ritual Kit. And this is a dark magical package that contains all you need to cast away whatever it is that is holding you back. So inside this little plastic paper even envelope is a pebble, a spell candle, a sandalwood incense stick, and the instructions for what you need to do. So a couple of the recent ritual kits are actually behind me. So there's the blue one just there, and there's the little Hessian bag, which is just there, for the last couple of rituals that I've had. So I'm going to be doing the same with this. I like to kind of sit, I light a candle, and I kind of just create a nice little space for myself, and then I go through this with the instructions. I can feel the incense stick, you can probably see it through the bag there, and I can feel the pebble's just here. But again, I'm going to open this properly when I take the pictures, so I'll do some nice little pictures for you all to see. And when I do the review and the Instagram post, I will of course include a little bit more information about this too. But that's another item. Really look forward to doing these. So let's have a look what else we have. I'm going to grab this, which is in a little drawstring bag. So we have, I'm going to again just turn the page. So this again is something that is featured every month, but it's a different one every time. So it's a little crystal or a stone of some description. And this is, I'm just going to get the little card out here, the carnelian, which is here. Apologies for the plasters on my fingers, by the way. I had some accidents whilst in Costa Rica and sort of got cuts and things on my fingers. So carnelian is believed to energize and promote courage. This stone can help us to feel empowered and overcome difficulties. It also calms anger and encourages higher levels of self-esteem. So you guys probably can't see it. It's not great lighting in here, but there's different, there we go, nice different shades of brown within this stone. So it's not just kind of one colour. That's what I really like about crystals. They're all so different, even like the same crystals. So even not like all carnelians don't look the same. But I don't actually have one of these particular ones yet, so I'm very glad to have another crystal to add to my collection. Just sort of starting to understand crystals and the benefits and what they all do, or what the kind of, I guess, supposed benefits are. But it's certainly really interesting. So that's the 4th item, I think. Yes, 4. So what else have we got? I can see something here. Okay, so this is another thing that's included every month, but again, a different one. This is the Autumn Magic Enamel Pin. And this gives off Samhain vibes aplenty. Witchy Pumpkin will add magic to your jacket, bag, or any wall display, anything like that. So it's a little kind of pumpkin design with sort of candles. So there's sort of 5 white candles in front of 3 pumpkins in the background there. So again, I've had a few of the enamel pins. They're over in this direction somewhere. I'm filming this in my room. So yeah, the pins are over there somewhere. I'm still trying to find uses for them. Pins aren't something that I wear a lot, but I do sometimes pop them on if I've got like a really kind of plain top on, or I'll add them to a scarf or to like the handles of a handbag and things like that. But they are always really cute and nicely designed, so I do like to keep hold of them. Now I think this thing is what smells nice, so I'm going to go for this next. So this, again, they always include some of this every month, but different scents and things. So this is the Joyous Memories incense, and this is what smells amazing. So this is a beautiful blend of apple and dandelion, and the apple is so prominent, but it's beautiful. It's not overpowering. So this says, light the incense at a time when you're honouring and remembering someone you love, and affirm, I light this incense to honour, and then state that person's name. I invoke happy memories and give gratitude for times past. So all of their incense sticks, they contain no artificial fragrances, and so they use kind of natural herbs, flowers and plants for all of their scents. Nothing is a substitute for natural aroma anyway. I kind of learned that on my recent trip to Costa Rica in the rainforest. Like, the smell there is, when you kind of smell candles and things that say that they're like tropical scent or tropical rainforest, it is nothing like the real thing. So I really appreciate that this is all natural stuff that they use, and that is, I think this is the nicest smelling one that I've had yet. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wish you guys could smell it, because it's beautiful. Oh, lovely. So we also have a little box here, which I almost missed, but I've got them. And this is a spell candle set. So they put together a little set of spell candles with lots of different uses. So there's a white one, you might not be able to see, but there's a white one just there. And this is for purity, peace, and all magical workings. There's a black one, so again on the other side of the orange one, there's a black one. And this is for protection, banishing, and letting go. And the orange one in the middle is for creativity, confidence, and justice. So obviously, depending on what it is that you are wanting to benefit, you wanted to gain, you wanted to manifest, will depend on the colour of the candle that you light in order to do that. I'm going to see if I can get into the box or not. Sometimes these boxes are packed quite tightly, so it's difficult. Here we go. So just kind of open it up there so you can see all 3 of them nicely tucked in. I'm going to try and tip them all out. There we go. So we have the 3 candles there. So I'm just going to pop that back down. Lovely. So to go along nicely with those and the previous, so the candles and the incense, I've just shown you the previous 2 items, we have a spell candle and incense holder. So they really do think of everything. Like, it's not just loads of items thrown in, they think of everything, it all goes together. It's got a beautiful print on it, as you can see, and then obviously you have the space for the candle and space for an incense stick as well. So it saves space. You can put both in one rather than needing a separate incense holder and a separate candle holder, etc. And it's made of wood, so it's obviously not bad for the environment either. It's not plastic or anything. Again, I've learned a lot about sustainability and environmental issues while I've been away, so that's something I'm a lot more conscious of now. I was before, but I'm certainly a lot more kind of clued up and have seen it in action while I've been away. So always appreciate efforts like this. So yeah, there's the print, and it's on both sides of it as well, so it doesn't matter which way round you display it, if that makes sense. So we also have a little box here which I'm really intrigued about, and it says mini altar bottle set. So I'm just going to open it because I'm honestly very intrigued by this. But it says use these charming altar bottles for your herbs and crystal chips, etc. They also make perfect spell bottles. So there's 3 inside. I'm just going to see if they're like specific colours or... Oh, okay, they are. So we have 2 black ones and an orange one. So the black ones again are for protection, banishing and letting go, and the orange ones are creativity, confidence and justice. So again, you could kind of put little spells in there. You could light your spell candles at the same time, as you do your stone casting ritual, letting go ritual, wearing your pin. You know, you could really use all of these items to create a really beautiful space for yourself while you're, you know, manifesting or kind of banishing whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. You have the entire toolkit within this box that you need in order to achieve that. So that is those little kind of mini bottles, which I've been after some actually, so I'm really glad they included them. Now let's have a look what else we have in here. There's 2 more items, I think. Yeah, so this one first then. Just going to open it up. So this is the Opulent Altar picture frame, and I'm going to open it out before I start talking about it. It's nicely kind of wrapped up in tissue as well, which is good. So here it is. Sorry about my ring light. So you can probably see like there's lots of beautiful detail on there. So use this frame again to focus your energy when you're honouring ancestors and loved ones. So you could do that with the incense from before. Or when you're working your magic for a specific person, you could have their picture inside it. Place an image of the person you're honouring inside the frame to help you focus as you work your magic or hold your memorial rituals. So I love this. It's perfect size as well for kind of putting on a desk. It's not too big. And I'm just seeing if it actually says the size of it, but it doesn't. But it feels really good quality as well. And it really fits in again with the whole theme of the box, which is amazing. Just going to wrap it back up again just to keep it safe until I find somewhere for it. So that is the picture frame, and then the final item is in this big box here, and this is the wooden altar platform. So again, I'm just going to open it out. Everything smells of that incense, honestly, it's amazing. So this is a beautiful platform which is here. So it's just like a little mini table if you like, but again a gorgeous print on it, or an engraving even. And this helps to elevate your important magical items on your altar. You can use it to display curiosities or for offerings during rituals, or as a spell casting table when working your magic. You could use it for anything really, couldn't you? I mean, look at it, it's gorgeous. I would be happy to kind of just display this without anything else, you know, it's beautiful. But certainly you could maybe put the little mini bottles on there, obviously not in the box, or a couple of things from previous boxes. There was a like an egg timer you could put on there, or you could put your candle, you know, all sorts of different things you could do with it. But it's absolutely stunning, and it's again made of wood, so it should be very durable and hard wearing as well. So I'm just going to pop that back in the box there too, if it'll fit. There we go, barely fits in the box as well. So that is the last item. So I'm just going to again pop this off to the side. They also kind of feature people's pictures from their social media of their boxes and things in there as well. So with regards to the prices and everything, it is a pricing structure depending on where you live. So if you are in the UK, you pay £29 per month, which I think for all of those items that are also beautifully put together, exclusive to Witch Casket, also lovely, you know, lovely designs, really nice idea, all fits in with the theme. I think that's a bargain, to be honest. If you are in the EU, you pay £34 a month, and the rest of the world you pay £36 a month. So you can get it wherever you are. It just depends on where you are as to how much you pay, and obviously that takes into account the shipping prices and things like that, because the prices include shipping, you're not paying a separate amount for it. So they ship between the 14th and the 17th of the month. If you subscribe after the 14th of the month, you will receive caskets from the following month onwards. So just as an example here, for November, for their November caskets, you can subscribe all the way up to the 14th of November for the November casket. If you subscribe on the 15th of November, you will receive your first box in December, if that makes sense. So yeah, you have up until the 14th to make sure that you secure your November casket. If you subscribe after that, your first box will be December, and then obviously any months afterwards you don't have to keep renewing. It automatically renews until you cancel, essentially. I have seen a spoiler for what the November theme is, but for the life of me I can't remember what it was. But obviously I've had very limited access to social media and things over the last few days. So I cannot for the life of me remember what the November theme was. But if it's anything like the last 3 months that I've had, I will very much enjoy it, I'm sure. Secretly looking forward to the December one too. A little bit of Christmas vibes, hopefully, even though it's a witchy box, I'm hoping for some Christmassy witchy vibes. Also, just want to say it's crazy that we're already kind of barreling into November very quickly. This year just seems to have absolutely flown right by. So that's everything inside. Obviously I will include all of the information in the description box down below, so I'll include a link to the website for you to go on there and purchase your own. One of the other things that I really love, very, very quickly, and then I'll recap on the items, is that every month they send you out an exclusive password, and if you use that password you can get into their shop, their online shop, which opens its doors for a few days sort of prior to subscriptions opening for and shipping happening for the boxes. And on there you can purchase past items from boxes that have happened before, and other kind of little exclusives and things. It's called their Emporium, but yeah, it's essentially their online shop, but you get a password for it and you can exclusively access it. So anyone that goes on the Witch Casket website, you can't access the Emporium unless you have the passcode for it, and all subscribers do get an email with that every month for them to have a look around. If there was anything in particular from a box you've already received that you really enjoyed and you want another one, you know, you can kind of have a look on there and see if they've got it. When I looked on there last, there was loads of stuff on there. So yeah, it's always fun to have a little browse, isn't it? So anyway, let's get into it. So we had the wooden altar platform. This is where I have to get everything back in the box, and it's probably not going to go well. We had the opulent altar picture frame. There were the mini altar bottles, so that was a little set of 3. The candle and incense holder. The Joyous Memories incense, which just smells divine. It's very autumnal as well. The spell candle set. The enamel pin. The carnelian tumblestone. The parchment, which I will include a proper picture of on the blog. The stone casting letting go ritual kit, which again I will include proper pictures of. And finally, the tarot art print with your monthly manifestations on the back. I think I'm a little bit late to do my October manifestations, so I may save this for November and then use November's one for December. But yeah, that's the final item. And then of course the theme was altar curiosities. So that is October's witch casket. So just to point out, if you subscribe now, this won't be the box you receive, it will be November's. I'm not sure if I made that kind of clear, but yeah, you'll receive November's box if you sign up anytime between now and the 14th. So yeah, that's everything. Another amazing box. I've enjoyed all 3 of them that I've received so far. I'm going to keep my subscription again for another month. I'm very, very curious to see what's going to be included in November's. Again, I cannot for the life of me remember the theme, but I will, of course, be doing an unboxing of that anyway, which will likely be in a couple of weeks' time. So I'll get to share all of that with you as well. As I say, look out for I've got another video coming out tomorrow with another unboxing from my other October subscription box that I received. That one's only come today, so I'm going to kind of unbox that one tomorrow. And also keep your eyes peeled for a video that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working on it over the next few days, just about the trip that I've just been on, and more information about that if you want to kind of take part yourself. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and of course keep an eye out for the written review and on my socials for all of the pictures of this box that I've just shown you. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you are intrigued by the box, if you're a subscriber. Let me know what your favourite item is, and also obviously any general comments, questions, etc. I do read all of them and really do appreciate it. So that's everything that I was going to show you today. I apologise as well if I look tired. That's because I am very jet lagged. So I will let you all go and enjoy the rest of your day, wherever it is, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.